episode 73. This is episode 73, y'all. I'm so excited. We are talking about the journey. This is season 8, so we still talk about the journey. And so today's episode, we are talking about relationships and communication because that's a part of our journey, right? Us learning how to talk to people, us learning how we need people to talk to us learning how the things that we've been going through in our life affect us due to our relationships, if it's romantic, if it's your family, if it's co-workers, just different things, all the things. We learn so much about ourselves, about our growth, about how we need to grow, about how we have grown based on how we use our communication and our relationships to our advantage. We're not always going to like all the things that happen with us, to us, for us. Sometimes it be the best things in the world going on for us, but because we want something else to take place, we ignore all of the facts of positive things for us, things that we're doing for other people, and the relationships that we're a part of. So I really appreciate everybody for tapping in as usual. This is episode 73, like I said, for those of you that just get know. And we are really just diving in to how to communicate, where to communicate, how to be effective in the things that we're doing and the things that we're about to do. Give me a second, y'all know the devices always do what they want to. Hold on. All right, so today we're going to have our co-host. He's going to get on with us in just a bit, Mr. ADGFEV, Mr. Visor, my cousin. He also has an amazing podcast called Buster Nut Podcast. That is his podcast, Buster Nut Podcast. And he always gonna ask y'all all the questions. And what he says is, have you bust your nut lately? And so he talks about bust your nut as far as opening your mind, expanding your mind, doing the things that you would like to, thinking about different ways to benefit yourself, benefit your growth. And I feel like that's important. We all have different things that we can bring to the table, and it's important that we do. We use our tools positively to help others in the process of everything we got going on, right? So, give me a second. Hope y'all been having a good week. My week has been long. It's been so many things happening. I don't know about if y'all have any graduates coming on, but I have so many graduates, so many proms. I did one of the first prom send-offs with last night, and my handsome nephew, he looks good. Shout out to Kobe. Drashana, you did a good job. Corey, you did a good job. The hubby, he did a good job with you, Drashana. So y'all just keep it moving. Hi, everybody. Thank you for tapping in. We are episode 73, and this is Jess Talks. We are live on the radio, KRB Live Radio Broadcasting, and we are on all of the podcast platforms. So, yeah. All right. So, relationships. So, I have been married before, and I feel like being married is probably one of the best things you can do for yourself. Being married to me is better than being single. I don't have anything negative to say necessarily either way about me being married. Me being married, I learned a lot about myself. I had to grow up a lot when I first got married, for sure. But it's just kind of like you so used to doing things your own way, and then once you join your life with somebody else, you have to consider what somebody else is saying. It's not just about you, it's about y'all. It's about what benefits the family as a whole. And that can be hard, that can be difficult, that can be irritating depending on who you are because everybody has their own ways. Everybody's in their own ways. Everybody has something that they like, something that they don't like. People they rather be around, people they don't want to be around. And so when I think about the lessons I learned in my marriage, it was just kind of like I had to go through that. I had to go through those things to get to the place I am now. I feel like I communicate a lot better now. I still have some areas of growth for sure, but what I'm learning is that I'm not the only one that's in this relationship, that's in this situation, that's in these predicaments, we all have different things that we are working on and building towards. And it's important that we lock in on the things that we can control because you can't control everything, especially when you're talking about bringing somebody in on your life, on your plans, on the things that you've been trying to figure out since you was a young child, then became what, middle school, then you became high school, then you became a whole grown person, somebody that has bills, somebody have kids, somebody have a husband, a wife. And so when you go into those different things and the different levels of growing up, you just have to lock in. You have to focus on everything. Like, you can't just think about one thing. If you having issues in your house, you have to focus on that. If you having issues at work, you still have to be able to focus on that. Then the things that you have to take care of just for yourself, like, it's unlimited. The things that you have to do to get your day started, to get yourself prepared for work, for school. Then your kids, if you have multiple children, everybody have their own thought process. Everybody have their own way of doing things, and you feel like sometimes they against you. They working against you. I used to tell my kids that I know for a fact y'all daddy did this to me because some stuff they would do. I'm like, man, what are we doing? Why are we doing this, and why we work through these things? But I feel like all in all, being married was a good thing for me, especially at that time. I know that it was different areas that I did need to grow up in, and so that helped me do that. Then we had our beautiful daughter, Neville, Leanne, Rachel Mays, that's mama baby, and she showed me so many lessons, and so that's a whole nother relationship for us to talk about. But here we go. Hello, hey y'all, sorry about that.
I'm gonna text you. Aaliyah, I'm gonna text you. Please, I'm actually so horrible. I miss you. You don't text anyone, Juliet. You managed to do that.
Ron, how do you get them off here?
I'm sorry.
Straight from Paris.
Okay.
All right. All right. Well, I'm following you now.
What? He's playing to us now.
Yeah, I'm following y'all.
He's playing to us. Oh, see you soon. Bye.
Mr. Vazel. Hey, you over there?
Stay.
You over there
Yeah,
making?
the
Huh?
yeah, we're making friends. Yeah.
I see you.
I say they have to click me off to talk to you. I don't know how to click off. Hey, can you tell me how to? Because I don't know how to.
Look in the right corner. It's gonna be a power button, and so you click on there. It's gonna take you off of the live.
Okay, the right. But I don't want to end my live. I just want to get rid of you guys, right?
Okay, yeah. So it should be an area for you to exit us out. Let me see. Cause since you the one that added it, I can't. Let me see.
Yeah, I think that was me who invited y'all in.
Okay, yeah.
This
So cause you gotta go to. It should be an area on there for you to exit the route.
okay. This I'm looking at it now. Like, there you go. I'm too old. I don't. Oh, he's gone.
Lord, he took himself out. Yeah, I think y'all was the ones that had to exit him out because I accepted him to my life. Let me see. Yeah, you probably gonna have to get off and then get back on because I'm doing the whole show, so I'm not taking mine off.
Let's get together.
Right.
Okay, girl. Well, I don't want to disrupt yours, so we can restart.
All right.
We'll restart. We'll
All
restart.
right. Thank y'all. I'll follow y'all.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So that was that. We had somebody joining in, which we mad about it. That's fine. what the show must go. But like I was saying, we are tapping in, getting ready to continue our season 8 on the journey. The journey of your life, the journey being in a relationship, and the journey of communicating in your relationships. Like talking to people, understanding the feedback, understanding you giving this information, they receive this information. It's not that what you said is right or what they said is wrong. It's finding the balance. It is getting aligned in the communication. It's understanding that even though I might not have done it that way, this is what you want to do. So I have to respect how you're doing things while I have to understand that my way is how I'm processing, how I'm thinking. But everybody else, that's for them to decide how they need to do things. And so we just have to be respectful in a realm of communication. Like I shouldn't say nothing to harm you. You should be saying nothing to harm me. We should be on the same page whenever these things are taking place. Whenever I'm having an issue, I should be able to come to you and say, hey, this is not my best day. I need a little help. I need you to be patient with me today. This hasn't been my easiest process, me going into this next phase. So we all have phases and levels that we have to go through. And so bringing in somebody in your life in those sessions is not easy, but it's not difficult either. It's all about us and how we want to do things and how we can understand that I'm not the only one that's in this. I have a partner. I have a husband. I have a wife. I have a girlfriend. I have a boyfriend. I have kids because our children are most definitely people that's a part of our relationship and they make up the things that we do and they really control some aspects of our life. Because if you're a parent, you're not gonna be doing some of the things that you did when you wasn't a parent for the most part. You're gonna do basically the same things, but you gonna understand what's more important, what's a necessity, what's a need, what's a want, what's essential. Who do I want around my kids? Who I don't want around my kids? Is this person gonna be disrespectful to my family? Is this person gonna be disrespectful to my relationships? And that's important. We all have to tap in and dig deep into all the things that we are working on and building towards. So I don't know. We lost Mr. Vazzy here. Hold on. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mhm. See. Okay, y'all. All right. So, like I said, we're just working through it all. Get our mind focused on what we need to do, how we need to do it, and just lock in. I don't know how y'all do in y'all relationships, but in mine, I most definitely have to make sure that they understand that I have a lot on my plate. I have a lot of things that I do regularly. And a lot of times people don't understand it or they feel like you should be able to still include them all the time in everything you're doing. But that's easier said than done for sure. Hey CC, how you doing, boo? Where did Mr. AGDFEV go? Hey woman, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Talk about look, I done got you this time. I done got you. Girl.
So things been going.
Going, going. Look, first of all, I done sat there and on this I went on the wrong account. That's what I just realized, but we here now, so we ain't gonna worry about it. Talk about both of them buying, so it's fine.
That's
But
true. That's true.
look, just moving fast, doing all the things. This weekend, I had my first prom send off, so it's just been. This is the beginning of busy weekends to come. Put it that way.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I understand. Trust me. Same here. Same here. Um, Today we had the nonprofit that I'm part of speak out. We had
Okay.
pre Mother's
Shout
Day.
out to Speak Out.
Yeah, we had the pre Mother's Day event. And girl, oh my goodness. Oh, that's all I can say. It was a blessing. It
Yeah.
was a blessing. We the ladies we learned so much about what everybody has been going through and
Yeah.
dealing with, and but all at the same time, being a survivor, overcomer,
Right.
leader,
Right.
leadership, understanding what one question was asked, speaking of relationships, one question was asked, how let's see, hold on, get it right. What is strong leadership, and how do you know if you're built for it?
Oh,
Yes. Yes. And I was like, okay.
man. So say it again. You say, what is leadership?
What
And
is what is strong
what is
leadership,
strong leadership? Okay.
and how do you know you're built for it?
What is strong leadership and how you know you're built for it? Oof, man.
Oh, exactly.
Now that right there, that's a mouthful for sure.
Yes,
And,
ma'am. But
but
it was some good responses.
yeah.
Good responses.
And so
So,
with that though, how did y'all come to that for the conversation?
well, actually, what we did, we wrote down our question or concern,
Yeah.
and we folded up. It was anonymous, and we dropped it in a bowl.
Okay.
And then the hostess went around the room, and one person, she picked a person. That person had to pull from the bowl,
Right.
and they had to ask the question and start the conversation.
Gotcha. Okay.
And when I tell you, that conversation was a conversation. The question I ended up pulling was, how do how do you overcome betrayal?
Oh.
Exactly. And when I say that one hit home,
Yeah.
that one hit home. And the reason why, because I'm starting to be a lot more understanding of a situation that I was in a few
Okay.
years ago.
Okay.
And it was an ultimate betrayal.
Oh.
It was between me and my daughter.
Gotcha.
And I'm becoming a lot more comfortable with talking about what happened. And girl, how to overcome betrayal. Whew. Especially when it's your seed.
Thank you. I could talk
When your
about that.
yes, when your seed put you in a position to where everything that you thought that you may have been able to deal with,
Yeah.
the triggers, everything that you thought was not there,
Thought you had it.
betrayal happens, everything,
But
everything. And that question is, why, Lord, me?
Yes.
But it took me a little over a year to stop saying, why me?
Yeah.
And start saying, what was I supposed to be learning from this situation?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why did it happen? And when I really got myself together and really was able to start handling it better and stop saying, why me? Because God went on, He say, why not you?
That's it.
I gave mine for y'all, so
Come
why
on.
not you?
Come on. What makes yours any better?
Create you all to do work
Yeah.
to put for me.
Yeah.
I mean, we those that believe and understand that the Creator created us for Him.
Yes.
And as a parent, which that's the ultimate parent, but as a parent, our children have to understand, regardless of how you got here.
Yeah.
The thing of it is that you are a gift to me,
Yeah.
and I'm responsible for you. But how dare you? How dare you take that knife,
Right.
take that and twist? How dare you do that? But I'm gonna still love you. I'm gonna still care about you. I'm gonna still walk with you. But you gotta understand, hey, sir, you're gonna
let somebody go right there. Boy, I've been talking to people in Paris and Florida and everything.
I know that's right.
We're going on go with it because I know we on that on our communication thing. So we're talking about communicating with the kids through God, huh?
Yeah.
yeah, talking about well, actually, we was talking about the betrayal and how
Right.
to overcome it.
Yeah. And that's how she overcame it. She started communicating more and understanding that this was a lesson for her, that she had to learn something from this. Yeah.
And so, with that, with me learning that, with me understanding that, a lot of people say, well, have you forgiven yourself about this? You say you forgave your child, but have you forgiven yourself? Yeah, I've forgiven myself. But when betrayal happened, it's like being shot. It's like being stabbed.
Man.
Especially when it's someone you love. It's different. They always say, "Oh, he cheated on me. She cheated on me." No, no, no. That one you can get over.
Man, I'm talking about, I mean, I hate to say it, but you get up there really quick, actually. Talking about, but your child.
But when it's your baby,
Yeah, your child is rough. I know.
my goodness. And the walk, what's so crazy about it, it was, I was letting them know. I say I walked through a biblical betrayal.
Oh,
I say, in the word say father against son, mother against daughter, daughter against mother, son against father. That is horrible.
yes.
That is a horrible walk to have to overcome. But overcoming it and being on the other side of it,
Oh, yeah.
especially when you continue to walk in love,
Yeah.
you continue
Yeah.
to walk in peace, you continue to walk in joy. One, the betrayer
Come on.
is going to be that footstool. And it don't matter who it was, because the Lord say He'll make your enemy your
Your
footstool.
footstool. Yeah.
Even if it's your own seed.
Yeah.
Your seed decide that, okay, I'm gonna forget what I'm supposed to do and honor and respect those that created me,
Right.
those that raised me, those that take care of me. If I'm gonna disrespect in this moment in time in my life, well, I'm setting myself up to be somebody's enemy.
Right. Anyway.
Exactly. And there are things that I went through dealing with my mom, but there's no way in the world that I would disrespect my mother in the way that I was disrespected.
Right.
But mind you, I love my child. I honor her. I keep her lifted up and I keep her covered.
Right.
Even through my going through. I did that because there's no way in the world I'm gonna cut my nose off to spite my face because of somebody else.
Right.
I'm not gonna block my blessings because somebody else don't know how to act. And that's the thing with relationships.
Yeah, relationships.
Right?
I mean, not
So,
only that, but relationships is uh communication. The communication and how you convey it.
yeah.
How you speak to somebody, your body language, your verbal, your
Yes.
nonverbal language. All these play a part in our relationships and how we deal with each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just and for example, we'll just keep it plain. How do you read a text message?
Oh,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
How do you read a text message, or how do you read an email?
Yes. Yes.
When you make a phone call to whomever and you hear that first word of their voice, how do you determine their tone?
Right.
You see, yeah, all this is in communication. You know, parents, kids, job,
Yes.
all this on the internet, lives, and you know, it's the communication part of it and how we convey it.
Yeah.
Now, when we convey that, the other person now can be an encoder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I encode this or what this other person is telling me, and vice versa? So it's so much to go into relationships and communication. And I believe if we listen without the mind of responding,
Yes.
or what we gonna say next,
Mm-hmm.
our relationships and our communication will be a whole lot
Oh
better.
yeah.
Yeah. You know, for example, I'm just gonna drop this one little teeny little example down right now.
Drop it in there.
We- Okay, kinfolk Jess,
Uh-huh.
when Ryan is talking to you,
Right.
right? Ryan trying to convey something, but you already made up in your mind what he's trying to convey, so you can already answer that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That right there.
Uh-huh.
CC, when we talking and we communicate, and I'm saying what I'm saying, and you already formulating things in your mind on how you come to respond back.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I just think, but even with me at work and anybody who I deal with, because y'all know I go off.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a nerd. You know,
Yeah.
uh, I think we should actually take the time to hear
Mm-hmm.
and listen for forming a rebuttal
Right.
response.
Yeah. I agree.
You
Yeah.
know. So while we here right now, I just want to say that I met this live couple last weekend. If y'all listening, and I told y'all to tune in from 4 to 5 to Impressive Results by Jess, the fourth anniversary of KERB.Online.com.
Let's go.
But shout
Hey.
to the Atlases, a live couple I met, really engaged when I met them passing through the He movie. You know what I'm saying? The Michael Jackson
Did
movie.
you say the he?
He.
Okay.
So shout out to the Atlases and everything. So I appreciate y'all. I wrote the information down for you guys. I hope y'all listening. If not, y'all can catch it on the Get Back. And I told y'all I was gonna shout y'all out. Y'all
All
nice.
right.
Thank you for the conversation on Michael Jackson. You know, in the 80s, and Mike in the 90s, and Mike in the 2000s.
Come on. Because he was a different mic each time. Still, he had the same quality, of course. He still gave 100%, but he had to grow. He had to work on his communication because his communication ended up being to set up a boundary and shut everybody out. So, sorry.
And that's what I'm communications and
Talk about rest in
relationships.
peace, Mike. I'm sorry, baby. Sorry, baby.
Mike Jackson, if somebody ever told you that they never tried to moonwalk or they never tried to get the white glove,
They are lying.
to sing like a glad ain't couch or just, try to do they mic thing. You know what I'm saying? They a lie. Okay, for real. They a lie. For real. They're not. But yeah, but even in that, see how we communicate and we found some common ground
Right.
in the communication.
Yeah.
And we laugh and we joke about it and we have fun about that. You know, I believe it's too much into the race of things.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at a Mexican baby, a black baby, a Iranian baby, a Spanish baby, or whatever baby, put all those babies in the pen,
Yeah.
right? not the jailhouse, but a baby pen.
A baby pen,
Or
yes.
daycare. Yeah.
Yeah.
Daycare. That's how you get along.
I know
They
because
don't
they
know no
don't.
color.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They don't know no boundaries.
Yeah.
All they know is it's another child in here with
Exactly. For
them.
me to play with.
Same energy.
Yeah.
It's the
Man.
adults. I blame the adults for all the thumbing down and the nonsense
Yeah.
that's going on. Cause you was thumbed down when you was smaller. Don't jump on that.
Right.
Don't jump off that. You watch it, baby. In scripture, also, I'm gonna leave it right here. In scripture, it says, "Wisdom come out the mouth of babes."
Yeah.
Action is shown in the action of babies.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'll see a baby climbing on top of the roof with no fear at all.
Yeah.
And they
Living
look
their
up, get
best
down.
life.
Yeah, he's looking and laughing. Hee 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 ha ha. I'm having fun. All right, I leave it to the women.
No.
Let's go. Relationships and communication.
Well, I was saying before I chimed y'all in that I've been married before and y'all are both still married. But for me, I just remember all the lessons that I did learn in the time that I was. And I was just saying that even though things didn't go exactly how I would like it to in my marriage, I would still rather be married than not be married. Like I'm fully for marriages. I'm fully for togetherness, because it ain't even about it being so hard economically or financially, nothing like that, but spiritually, you want to be in tune with yourself and you want to be in tune with the person that you with. Somebody sent me something the other day about us going back to being servants for our partners. You know what I'm saying? Are you serving that person that you with? We so busy doing different things, going to work, doing things with our friends, all of that. But then we have the ultimate friend at the house that we supposed to be able to talk to about everything, do whatever with, enjoy their time. They supposed to enjoy being supposed to be feeding off of one another, helping each other grow in all of the ways. But then turn around and that be the person that you don't talk to the most. And it's kind of like, how did that work when they the person that you live with? And so it was just listening to that and brought that back to me that you really should serve that person that you with. So
And that is part of marriage is ministry.
yes,
Marriage is stewardship. Relationship is stewardship.
yeah,
When it doesn't matter if that husband and wife, friends, sister, mother, when you have a relationship with someone,
yeah,
communication is key and stewardship is key
right.
because it's a blessing.
Oh yeah,
When you presently have, because there are people that are out there and they are alone,
yeah,
either by something they may have done, by circumstances, or a choice.
yeah,
But being when you desire to be in a relationship with someone, whether it's a partnership in business, and y'all gotta synergize, y'all gotta be
yes,
interdependent, working on communication and making sure each other's well-being is good.
yeah,
How would you feel you going to your business and your partner, you have a partner in your business, you going into your business, your partner's in their office, you go to your office, but neither one of y'all speak to each other.
ugh,
You gonna be like, what did I do?
right.
What's wrong with you? You okay? You good?
Yeah, yeah,
And that's the same thing. How you gonna get up in your household? You have a significant other, but you don't say good morning.
good morning.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Smack them on the butt,
Right, something.
on the belly,
Yeah,
whatever it is. See, my love language is touch. So
yeah.
if I
Come
don't
on
get
here, Virgo.
okay, if I don't get a chance to touch or shake you,
Girl, thank you.
then
Thank you.
that's something wrong.
So I'm gonna touch in your
So,
head. I'm gonna do something. You gonna feel me touching you.
if I don't touch you, you need to say what's wrong with her.
I'm trying to
Let me
tell
see.
you now, it's a big problem if I ain't touching you.
If I speak to you, but I still don't, no sugar, no nothing. What you going on?
Yeah.
Is that me? No, I hear I don't know if that's an alarm.
Look, Mr. Visor, is that your phone?
Oh, yeah. There you go.
I say, was that your phone with that alarm?
Oh my goodness.
Oh God, I love you.
Sleep through that one right there. I've been waking up moving around.
Yeah, talking about what is going on.
But yeah, in response to CC and you, Kim Folk, on that right there, like marriage, relationships, and all that. Again, it's a thumbing down, right? Because why do marriage or the title marriage or the contract of marriage has to determine how y'all actually act towards each other?
Oh,
Y'all was dating and courting, laughing, farting around each other,
right. Having a good time.
being silly. So now the condition of that word puts in a whole nother supposed to be straight suit. We got to be serious. You got, we got that.
Right.
I think everything needs to be everything needs to go back to basics.
Yeah.
You know, even meeting people, we need to go back to basics because all this, I got bills and this, and I can't have fun, and I do that. For one, but I don't care what's going on. I got to have me some laughs.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Gotta have a sip. You gotta have a sip.
Yeah.
Some gotta have a smoke.
Yeah.
Some just you got to find a way to enjoy yourself in incorporating that other person.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Past example, my first marriage, right? I told her, I said, hey, we don't do this no more.
Yeah.
You know, what happened to this? No, well, I don't have time. You know, I'm running back and forth. You at work, I'm at work. You know, this going on, that going on. We got the sun and all that.
Yeah.
I say, but when it's just us in here,
right?
We ain't at work, ain't got nothing going on.
Right.
The son is getting babysitted by somebody.
Yeah.
And we can't act corny and cool and stupid and foolish like we used to.
Yeah.
That's too much for you. So it's the mindset because I know I'm corny. You know what I'm saying? I know I can be funny at times. You know, I know I can be serious. But
Yeah.
most of the time I know I'm corny. You know what I'm saying? I'm a cool.
Oh, cousin. I would never call you corny, me myself. I think first of all, your last name is Viser, so you the flyest guy out here. So even if you feel like you might be a bit a little corny, you ain't. Okay, let's just cut that out. Well, I don't know what you say that ever again. And whoever said it, they lied. And you tell me who it is, so I can go get them.
You know, but yeah, we have lost in all relationships, in business relationships, church relationships, partnerships, and everything. We lost what brought us together in the first place.
Right.
We lost that communication that brought us together in the first place. You know, we lost what is the telepathy between each other when we started out.
Yeah.
We lost that.
Yeah.
Through contract of business of marriage, contract of business of relationship, contract of business of partnership.
Yeah.
We lost it. You know, how did we get so serious?
Yeah. Why are we so serious?
I feel the same.
Yeah.
Life. But what is life? It's a contract. Life is a game. And when you take that game a little too serious, you lose a lot.
Yeah.
You lose a lot. Why sometimes we just can't unplug and put the controllers down?
Yeah.
Get back to outside. Some people are afraid to go on and be themselves. Mm-hmm. They like you said, someone has told that person, well, when you get married, this is how you're supposed to be.
Right.
No, I'm going to tell you now, marriages that I've seen that last a long time, those older individuals, those more mature individuals that
Come on.
together, they silly as all outdoors. I ain't never seen
Have a blast.
70 plus year old people that's been together for 20, 30, 40 years. And I'm like, y'all really act like this? Oh my goodness. For example, I went to a birthday party with older individuals, and there was a married couple that was there that's friends to the person that invited me.
Yeah.
And I thought that the husband was just so serious from the first time I met him in another situation.
Right.
But come to find out, no, he is the life of the party.
Yeah.
With his wife, oh, they just, you sit there like,
right.
I tell you, we were at a restaurant. We leaving the restaurant after we was getting ready to go. Why did him and his wife just broke out and started singing to everybody around him? Just having fun.
Yeah.
Just making you laugh. Giggle. I'm like, I knew my grandparents were a mess.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I really actually get to see this all over again. And these
Yeah.
people
Oh, that's good though. Yeah.
And it when you've been together for so long, you gotta keep the relationship going.
Got to.
And why you gotta be so serious about everything all the time? Come on, laugh. Yeah. You know, we gotta laugh to keep from crying. For one. For two, I'm on what you on. Well, I had a bad day today. Let me say that, right?
Yeah.
So you come in and you assume, you being an ass about the situation, and you assume this look on my face is how I've been all day. But I haven't, but I have. But you coming through the day, what is the small gestures?
Yeah.
What is, how you doing, baby? Kiss on the cheek, or hug, or it's gonna be all right. Come on, high five. Let's get it started. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm in typewriter right now. Let me get you out here.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. Yeah.
You call the dance out. Yeah, typewriter, you know what I'm saying? Hammer, I am hammer. They put me in the mix. See, don't know what we're gonna do. But that's how friendships, relationships, marriages should be. To be able to let you come. I'm not feeling well, or I had a bad day. Put a smile on my face.
Yeah. Yeah.
I expect you to do it. But what I am going to expect is that there's some love when I walk through.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Lord says, time for you to laugh. Ooh, let me get over here and get a little snuggly wuggly.
Right. Yeah. What my kids said, just the little things.
You tonight, you looking like Groucho.
Trying to tell you no. Bit of your face.
Do something to me in my sleep. You might be reflecting on what happened to you at work today.
And take it out on me.
I don't need none of that. You need to get whooped in my sleep because you had a bad day because I didn't make you smile. So I tell people, this is one thing I tell people when it comes to communication and me. That's just me.
Yeah.
I don't care what time of the day is. If this is my first time seeing you,
yeah,
you may get a good mood. It could be 9:00 at night, and I've been saying good morning. You good? I say, but did you laugh? Yeah. Well, I done did what I had to do. All I want to do is put a smile on your face. Right. It's the first time you saw me today. Yeah. And I heard it from my grandpa. My grandfather would do stuff like that. And we would look at my grandpa like, what's wrong with this man? He's saying good morning. It's cartoons going off today. It's 2:00 in the evening on a Saturday, and this man saying good morning. But the thing of it is that he did his part. He put a smile on our face. He made us laugh and ask him, give that look like, you all right? Right. What's going on? Communication. That is that communication. Communication is key. My coworker says that all the time. Communication is key. If you don't communicate, how is someone gonna know? Yeah. But communication, though, like you say, how do you read a text message? Text message could say, good morning. And your reaction usually is to say good morning
Good
back.
morning back. Right.
I'm not able to say anything, but that's what I'm saying. What if I say good morning and I say F this morning?
Right.
This morning. You say F this morning, I'm like, are you good? You all right? Do I need to come over there and pat you? I'm gonna do something silly. I might send you a gift or somebody giving you a big old hug or somebody looking at you
Right.
like this, because I feel like you need to smile right now, especially if you're talking to me.
Right. If you talking to me, you gonna have to figure that thing out.
F this morning. I don't want that. We're gonna have to fix this right now and get it on out the way. With me and Jess, like the energy, like you my girl, CC. We 20 plus years in it, so you know the energy. You know what I'm saying? And when me and Kinfolk connected and everything, I said, yo, you feel that? She talking about, yeah, well, I need to have you around me. I said, I know you need that energy. You need that uplifting. You need to smile. She has one of the most beautifulest personalities and smiles that I ever came across, family, non-family.
Oh, thanks, y'all.
What you try and the things that you try to do and the ways that you help, in which we all help. Sometimes we can feel a non-communication that nobody is seeing us,
right.
as they say these days.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody is noticing us in what we do. Nobody is hearing or listening to us, and what we're projecting and what we're conveying is being interpreted as just, oh, that's just, that's just CC.
Yeah.
That's just Steve.
Yeah.
That's just how they.
So that's what I was just about to say. That's how they are. That's her. That's him. It's like waving you off.
Right, yeah, that's it. Just and that boy, that's my pet peeve. Boy, somebody do this to me, boy.
Yeah.
Boy, it's just a whole other.
Ah!
But I understand. No, okay, I'm from the country.
Come on, country.
We was raised. If you got to speak to everybody, speak. You know that person? Mm-hmm. No, you ain't speaking to them. Because I just made that day.
Right.
That's the way I was raised. And I cannot stand when I moved to Houston. I'm like, what's wrong with these people around? Houston's supposed to be the Houston's supposed to be this shit.
Yeah.
I can't speak to people in my neighbors or people in my neighborhood. And mind you, when I first moved to Houston, I was on the southwest side, but then I moved to the southeast side. Mm-hmm. Off of Reed Road and Scott. So I'm like, people scaring each other around here.
That's funny.
Just hi.
So, but y'all scared?
What is wrong with speaking? You can wave, you can do this, whatever. Just say hi.
Yeah.
And I didn't understand that, and it didn't break me. But now where I work at, it's a lot more culture.
Yeah.
And you could tell the difference from those that were raised and born here and those that are not from here. Those that are not from here, they usually speak in their language, in hi, hello.
Yeah.
But those that were raised here, American, raised and born, they act like we gonna cut each other if you speak back.
Man,
like, what is this? How you gonna
come
say
on.
you this in a business, but you can't even say hello?
Can't even say hello.
You gonna get something out of it? Really? No.
And if I ain't gonna do nothing else, I will good morning, good evening, good night. And I might not say nothing else, honestly, but I would say that because I gotta still protect my energy. And when I learned, so I worked at a school in this school district I used to work for. I ain't gonna name them, but I never seen nothing like it in a professional setting. People don't say good morning. People don't say, well, see, good. How you doing? Good morning. Nice to meet you. And then, especially if you never seen me before, like, oh, you need some help, when you go blah, blah, blah. I'm somebody doing here. I ain't got no badge on it. So, I'm doing, I'm walking around in here, like, and people just so weird to me. And at first, I'm like, why people be using that word weird? And I learned it for myself that people just do the weirdest things. Like, what's wrong with somebody telling you good morning and giving you a smile? Or if you do that, somebody think you like them. I can't say good morning. Talk about good morning mean I'm trying to talk to you. So what's really going on? And then with me being a woman, I ain't like men saying that. I thought that was gay. Like, why are you even thinking? Sorry, y'all. I'm trying not to say that word, but I'm like, but a dude to act like you doing something wrong about saying hello to them, or just because you say hello to them, you're trying to get with them in another way is weird to me. I just don't understand it.
That's weird. That's weird me hearing that. You know what I'm saying? It's, let's just go off of weird. What is weird? You know what I'm saying? Me? You know? So yeah, your experience, your experience just is like in that like it's crazy in a work environment because we got to pass each other, right? We got to have these communion or community of meetings
Thank you.
together.
Thank you. Because we in the school. So I'm like,
you know what I'm saying? It is the same way from what I do.
yeah.
When I move around, like, but I don't say weird. I say
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This kid in here, Visor, what you talking about? Man, you know what I'm talking about. You in it, you see it. Yeah, what's happening, man? What we doing in here?
Yeah.
And by me doing that, I just found out we got a 6'9" that work with us. And we got I don't know, should I be calling them out like this right now? I'm gonna call him Pete.
Okay.
We're gonna do a backstory, Jess, and I'll let you know the
All right.
backstory.
Got you.
But 6'9" and P want to put people names in their mind.
Yeah.
Now, with 6'9" and P, you have been helped, you have been fed, you have been watered,
Yeah.
juice. You have been Waterburger. You have been Burger King.
Right.
You have been Exxon. You have been Donut. You have been all this, right? So why you can't take your lick when your lick come around for something?
Right.
Take your lick.
That's it.
Don't get in the clutch and say, "Oh, bleep and bleep and bleep and bleep did this. Bleep and bleep and bleep did that. Y'all coming on me, but I saw bleep and bleep and bleep and bleep doing this over bleep and bleep and bleep."
What you say? They trying to act like they don't know, huh?
Just no accountability snitching. No, wrong communication.
Yeah.
Wrong, wrong thing in the right relationship.
Got you. Got you.
So that exposed the true nature. See, in the wrong relationships or wrong communication, or right relationships, wrong communication, right communication, wrong relationships, the person is the person.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Impressive results is impressive results.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So in this issues of administrative leaves and home without pay,
Yeah.
and other things coming out, and, you got to look at it. We are a formation of, let's say, with management included, 20 employees.
Okay.
Big but small.
Okay.
Small but big.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, whatever you say is gonna get around.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Quickly.
I say to 6'9" because I jam 6'9" up on a text messages and everything. He try to, you drivers, hey, you ain't got your class ACL. You just be that man back there dealing with the rocks and the dirt and the sand, because that's all you do and clean this property up.
Yeah.
Drink your monsters and go about your business. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, P is newly in the fold. P
Got
in the
you.
fold.
Don't even know for real what's going on.
Don't know what's going on, but you let me know what's going on when I had to drive you to this place and get this truck and everything. We had our conversation.
Yeah.
You let me know certain things. I can whoop or I can loop. You see what I'm saying? But I choose to loop
Yeah.
and just call you a pig. You know, just call you one of them water animals that don't have no feathers, no wings. They got a beak, they got duck bill, and they on the ice and they splash through water.
Come on.
That's what you is.
Come on.
Well, what Dr. Dre, what did Dr. Dre tell Easy E he was? So I'm gonna leave it at
Look, I can't stand you.
that.
The communication, and that's the work relationship. That's the work relationship. So now we done tapped in on the work relationship. Look, y'all. So I love y'all. I want y'all to be blessed. Look, this was a good session. We got started a little bit later than planned, but we was on here. That's what's important. But I want y'all to have an amazing day. I want y'all to love on those and love on you, whoever don't. Keep in your prayers because it's nothing you can do about it. And look, this was episode 73. This was a lot of fun. Thank you, Miss Cece, for chiming in. Thank you, AGDFEV, as always. Thank you, KERB, for getting on here and letting us talk on the podcast, talking on y'all radio station, all the things. YouTube, see y'all. Thank you for the support. And TikTok, as always, love y'all. Instagram, all of the people. Thank y'all for all the support. But y'all be blessed. Look, say it again, cousin.
Everybody go and bust your nut. Because if you busted your nut lately, well,
I know that's right. All right, y'all. It's Jess and Jess Talks, and we'll see y'all next Saturday.
that's what it is.